I am so excited. It's the beginning of June. That means it's a Gusbourne delivery. And I am so excited for this. So my last Gusbourne delivery, I got 2013 delayed disgorged, a 2015 late disgorged, and a 2020 Blanc de Blanc. What are we getting this time? Well, we better get this open, haven't we? Can I just say, by the way, I want some Gusbourne tape. It's properly nice. Let's bring it across. Oh, I've damaged the box. Never mind. Look at that tape. How nice is that? Fragile, apparently. Right. I'm going to put this down so it's not in front of my face. So I am a member of the Gusbourne Collectors Club. It's not a cheap membership, but oh my God, is it exciting. As a gift to me for selling my house, I went for it this year. And they send you out a box of 3 rare wines 4 times a year. And oh, I'm so excited for this one. So let's get this open. And the question is it worth the money? Well, let me tell you. Firstly, Gusbourne are very, very good with their packaging. They always send you a nice little note. And this says, from our cellar to yours. So I'll be keeping that for this Gusbourne collection. I can see colours. We've got a rosé for sure. I wonder if this is their new rosé. Look at the bottle on that. 2020 Gusbourne Rosé. This is, right, Gusbourne do a lot of things right. Okay, they make unbelievable wine. Their winter collector's lunch was fabulous. The people there are so nice. The nest that you can just go to and have a wine there is brilliant. The fine touches, you know, when you go to the nest, they have a wine you can only get there. It's a nest blend. It's a traditional method, sparkling English wine nest blend you can only get in the nest. How good is that? And then they bottle like this. Look at the beauty of this. That is absolutely stunning. 2020, however, interesting year 2020. Anyone think of anything that happened in 2020? International pandemic, anyone? Well, it was a ridiculously warm spring, if you remember. We're all sitting in our gardens. Well, I was at work, but a lot of us are sitting in our gardens. And it was extremely warm. But later in the year, it absolutely hammered it down. So I'm really, really curious what the 2020 is going to be like. And I am so excited to try it. That is a stunning opening wine. And what a beautiful bottle. Right. Again, based on the colours. If we look back here, gold and gold. These are the late disgorged, but they're the Brut Reserves. These, they're silver. So I reckon we might have ourselves a Blanc de Blanc. What's this one? Ooh. Holy hell. A 2019 Commander's Vineyard Blanc de Blanc. So it's just a single vineyard. We know I'm a nerd, right? In fact, I'm going to bring it back here so you can see it in all its glory. We know that I'm a nerd. Okay, we know this. And this excites me so much. A single vineyard is, it's not just a representation of England, it's a representation of a point of England. You can stand in Commander's Vineyard with the soil under your feet and it made this wine. 2019, it's going to be so crisp. I've had the 2020 Blanc de Blanc and that was just linear, perfect, immaculate. And I can't see this being anything else than even more perfect and even more tight. And that's so exciting. Again, how beautifully bottled is that? And you know, the little details, if you look at the back of these bottles, look at the beautiful crossover on the label. And then if you look at the front of these bottles, the goose of the Gusbourne, which is where the name came from, right? So Gusbourne was Gusbourne. Yeah, stunning. And this has confirmed my suspicion. We got another Blanc de Blanc in here. Could be 2020. They do like the 2020. So, oh my God. As soon as I picked it up, I knew it was different. Now, why is that obviously different? Well, this bottle changed. Now, if I get the late disgorged here, this is the 2013, and this is 2015, and at some point between 2013 and 2015, they changed bottle shapes. That's a 2013 Blanc de Blanc. Oh my God. I am so excited for this. This is my first experience of this. Cork aged. Oh wow. 48 months on the... Oh God, I can't wait to drink this. But when? When do you drink a wine like this? 48 months on the lees, 48 months on cork. When do you drink this? How do you know when to drink a wine that's going to be as special as this? I don't even know. I just noticed something. This is made by Charlie Holland. Charlie Holland's not at Gusbourne anymore. That shows the age of this, firstly. This is a 13-year-old wine. The grapes are 13 years old that went into this wine. And he left in 2023 to go to YGB and the Jackson family of like Kendall Jackson fame in the US. What a lineup. I know what I'm doing with this. It's my anniversary this weekend. That's taking center stage. No idea what to do with them. Holy crap. Gusbourne. Their collector's membership is insane. They are not shy. They don't screw you. They have this price promise or something like that. Oh, we promise to send you more than whatever. But you get the feeling they're sending you a bit of their soul. You know, these are not going to be common at all. And the late disgorged, I know, are not common at all. And they are just blessing me with some of the most beautiful wines. And I can't wait to taste these, but also to tell you what they're like. Gusbourne. Every time.
What are you still doing? If you like English wine and you want to know more about English wine and you want more tasting notes on English wine, like and subscribe. It'll all be here.